Okay, so now that you know how to get a podcast app and download it onto your phone, let's get into talking about how do you search for podcasts to listen to. And I'm going to cover two different types of searches here. One is to search for a specific podcast that you know the title to, such as Mind for Survival, The Survival Preppers, or any of the other great podcasts that are out there. And the second way is to search for genre or to search by keywords to find podcasts that may fit a keyword and niche that you want to do some research in and that you have some podcasts that you hope may be there for you to listen to. First, let's get into looking for a specific podcast. So to start with, click on the icon for the podcast app that you want to get into on your phone. You click on it, and you want to go back to the magnifying glass to your search function. So click on the magnifying glass, and you see all the different genres, the different categories of podcasts that are in here. So it has top charts, which is the top ranked podcasts, comedy, news, true crime, society and culture, sports, business, religion, and on and on. And what they don't have is anything preparedness related. But in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to search for specific podcasts. So in this case, let's go ahead and search for the Mind for Survival. So we go back into our search bar, click on the search bar, and we'll just start typing Mind, and you see it auto-populating, then 4. And as soon as we put the number 4 in there, it's the only podcast with the number 4 after the word Mind in the title, and it brings that up. So now go ahead and click on the Mind for Survival podcast. It brings open the page, and you see right there the Mind for Survival logo over on the left. Next, we will click on that, and that opens it up to where you can see the latest episode. You can scroll through it and find the different episodes that you may want to listen to. And in this case, we'll go to the top episode here. We'll click on that, and you have the play function right there, and you can click play, and the podcast will start playing. You see that it auto-populates down at the bottom with the little icon of the episode you're listening to, and that's how you find a specific podcast and an episode that you want to listen to and how you play it. Next, now that you know how to search for a podcast by a specific title, let's search for a podcast by a keyword. So again, in the category section, there is nothing about preppers or preparedness or anything like that. So if you want to find all the prepper shows out there that use the prepper, prepping, preparedness, survival, those type of keywords, it's simple and very similar to how we search for a podcast by a specific title. And again, the first thing you do is come down to the right, find the magnifying glass, and click on that to open the search bar. And in this case, we will search for podcasts by the word preppers. And once we type in preppers, let's go ahead and click search. And there you have a bunch of the podcasts that rank for the word preppers. There's the Survivalist Prepper podcast, the Survival Preppers podcast, the Casual Preppers, the Matter of Facts podcast, Prepping 2.0, and so on and so on. Another thing you can do also, if you want to see all the podcasts that rank for the keyword of preppers, just click see all. And there you have, again, a list of all the podcasts that are ranking for the word preppers. Now, bear in mind that not all of these podcasts are current. There's sometimes you get in here and there are podcasts that haven't had an episode updated in years. So you have to do a little bit of due diligence if you're looking for current information. Now, once you get in here and you have the list of podcasts that come up for the word preppers, if there's one that you want to listen to, all you do is click on it. So in this case, we'll listen to the Survival Preppers. We bring it up and it opens up just like Mind for Survival did. You can scroll through it and you can see all the different episodes that are in there. And in this case, let's listen to Prepper Movies and Useful Preparedness Hobbies. So we go ahead and click on that. It opens up. We press the play button. And now the podcast is playing the episode we want to and that we found by searching under the term preppers. Likewise, we can go back. And in this case, we come back to our search bar. We get rid of the word preppers by clicking the X, and this time let's type in survival. And there you have it. Every podcast that ranks for the word survival comes up, and we follow the same methodology. You click on whatever podcast you want to listen to, find an episode, and click play, and you're off to the races on expanding your preparedness knowledge. So with that, that's how we look for podcasts by both the specific show title and by doing keyword research using the search function on our podcasting app.